Hey guys, welcome back. Figured I got a little time here. The game just wrapped up, just what 10 minutes ago, I think. And this was the first of 5 game 7s. There are 2 more on tonight, and there are 2 tomorrow. And yeah, this is one of the most. This is one of the most game 7s in a round in the longest time. I mean, I've heard at one time there was 6, but I don't remember. I literally do not remember if that's. I mean, and I was even trying to look it up, and I couldn't find anything on it. So, but yep, there's the first game 7 is in the books. There are 4 more between tonight and tomorrow. 2 more tonight, and I figured I would do this before, because the Maple Leafs and Lightning just started, and so what do you say? What do you say we do this? Oh, and if any of you guys do know, when was the year? Was there a year where 6 of the first 8 rounds in the first round, 6 of the first 8 matchups in the first round? Let's see if I get my words out here. When was that? I would love to know, and hopefully maybe you guys can help with that. I thank you guys for being here, and what do you say? We get into this game 7, the Bruins at Carolina. The goaltenders, of course, are Swayman for the Bruins and Ranta again for the Carolina Hurricanes. And, well, I mean, the end-to-end action. Wow. I mean, just fantastic. The goaltenders were incredible. And it was looking like the first period was going to go. It was looking like, we're going to end up scoreless in the first period. Well, no, not exactly. Teuvo Teravainen gets the goal at 18:36 from Domi and Slavin to make it 1-0. That would be his first, or no, not his first, his second of the postseason. And that puts Carolina up 1-0. And that was how the first period ended. It ended 1-0, and then because we saw it was it was toward the tail end of the first, I believe. I watched it too, where D'Angelo got a stick up in the face, and it was a 4-minute double minor to the Bruins. I think that was the end of the first period, and they came out, I think, for the second. They had a 3-minute power play, and that 3 minutes, they didn't score on it, but 14 seconds after that power play, Domi gets his first of the postseason from Stahl and Shea. Beautiful shot, very, very. I mean, just awesome, an awesome shot. So at 3:14, Domi makes it 2-0 for Carolina. 2-0. Seems to be the worst lead in hockey lately. So he makes it 2-0. They're feeling pretty good. And then at 5:04, DeBrusk draws the Bruins within 1 with his second goal of the postseason from McAvoy and Bergeron. And now you're kind of like, oh, because we've seen what happens with 2-0 leads. All of a sudden, the team that's down 2-0, all of a sudden, next thing you know, boom. Next thing you know, they're leading. They're in the lead. That didn't happen though today, but there was, again, some really good end-to-end action. Both goaltenders making really good saves, and then Domi again gets his second of the postseason at 10:33 from Teravainen and Slavin, and beautiful goal. I mean, Domi's along the wall, and He goes and he splits away from DeBrusque, goes toward the net. DeBrusque just not paying attention. And Domi goes toward the net, and he gets a sweet pass, and he just goes and tucks it right in behind Swayman to make that 3-1. And it's looking good for Carolina. I mean, they're up 3-1, and now you just gotta try to lock it down. And they locked it down for the rest of that second period. So we go into we start the third period. It's 3-1, and Carolina's looking good. They're playing great defense. They're getting some good shots in too. And Boston's doing good. Ranta is making some incredible saves. Absolutely incredible saves. And I know one of the big saves he made was right away in the first period. He stoned Taylor Hall on one that was, I mean, just wow. I mean, because that really, if Hall scores on that one early in the first period, this might have been a completely different game. And it most likely would have been. Might have had a different winner too. But they're going. They pull the goalie. The Bruins pull the goalie with about 2 minutes left, and some frantic action. And finally, at 19:39, Pasternak gets his third of the postseason from McAvoy and Hall, and it's 3-2 with 20 seconds left. And you wouldn't think 20 seconds is 20 seconds. That's not a long time. Oh, no. This was, I'll tell you, the Bruins in that 20 seconds had about 2 or 3 really good chances. And I thought for sure watching some of that, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to really tie this up and this is going to go to overtime. It didn't happen, but boy, it was frantic. So the Canes hang on for a 3-2 victory to win Game 7, and they now advance to play the winner of the New York Rangers and Pittsburgh Penguins in the Metropolitan Division Final. And they now have won 6 straight Game 7s. They join. They showed the list of the other teams that had a Game 7 win streak like that. Carolina becomes the 4th one to do that, and just incredible. And it's looking like potentially this might have been Patrice Bergeron's last game. I hope not. I think he's fantastic. He's a fantastic player. But after the game, he went through the handshakes. He shook the hands of all the officials. He was standing over there and giving hugs to all the, his teammates were giving hugs as they were exiting the ice. And so, it certainly could be that this might have been the last game for Patrice Bergeron, an incredible player. And they said his number's going only one place, and that's up in the rafters at TD Garden. I hope he not only does his number go up in the rafters at TD Garden, but hopefully he's up on stage getting inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Hopefully. He was a fantastic player. So the Canes win 3-2. They hang on, and I do mean hang on. The shots favored Carolina. Boston, it was 11-10 Boston, though, in the first. 11-7 Carolina in the second. And then it was 10 apiece in the third for a shot total of 31 for Carolina, 28 for Boston. Not a lot of penalties. Not a lot of penalties. Relatively clean game. Boston went 0 for 1 on the power play. Carolina went 0 for 3. So, not a lot of action there. And Swayman stopped 28 of 31. Ranta stopped 27 of 29. Your 3 stars, definitely the first star. Max Domi is the first star. Antti Ranta, the second star. And Teuvo Teravainen, the third star. He got the game's first goal. And I definitely have no problem with the 3 stars at all. So Carolina wins Game 7. The home team won every game. You know, there was no road victory for any team in this series, going all 7 games, and the Canes have home ice advantage in the second round. So whoever they play, whether it's Pittsburgh or New York, they're going to have to travel to Raleigh to play the Carolina Hurricanes. And this team, oh man, it's a very good team. Should be very interesting to see. And of course, that Game 7 between Pittsburgh and the Rangers is tomorrow, and I definitely look forward to it. We have 2 more Game 7s on later, or on. There's one going on right now, and another one that starts in another couple hours. And yeah, I will be here to do reviews for those 2 also, and then probably during that last one, I'll probably give some thoughts on all 3 of these games, and yeah, just Game 7, so much fun. So I thank you guys for being here. Obviously I will see you guys again very soon, and if you've just been cruising around and you happen to pop across this video, if you like it, hit that like button. If you really like it, hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Actually, I should say down there, because the subscribe button's actually down there. I always point here, but it's down over there. So don't be afraid to hit that. If you like and enjoy the videos, hit that bad boy, and I'll see you guys again soon.